everybody. I want to welcome you to your Pilates Empower Split. What that means is that we're going to incorporate some Pilates moves with some strength training exercises. So it's not going to be your typical like Pilates flow. It's going to be more like a circuit training. So what you need for this workout is a multitude of weights, ranging from a heavier set of weights to a lighter one. What this is going to look like is we are going to do 5 circuits. Each circuit is going to have 3 exercises. We're going to do that round 3 times. The first round will be higher reps with lighter weight, and as we work our way down in the reps, we're going to increase our weight. So for the first one, say hypothetically we do RDLs, we're going to work I'm going to do 10 pounds for 15 reps. And then the next round, I'm going to do 12 pounds for 12 reps and then 15 pounds for 10 reps. So the higher the reps, the lighter the weight. That's how we're going to do that today. I do want you to know also that you can always drop your weights. You can always do these workouts without any weight. Obviously, the goal is to build strength and to build muscle in this program for the Fit for Christmas Challenge. So I would like you to use some kind of weight if possible. If you don't have weights at home, it's no big deal. You can still do these moves without it. So we're just going to start with a little warm up. I just want you to go ahead and just sort of rock back and forth and just feel the body. Maybe swing the arms a little bit. And we're going to start to open up the chest. So you're going to open, you're going to come back, we're going to squeeze, we're going to come together, open. My words might be a little hard to get out today. It is a Tuesday morning and I've been up early, but this is the best way to start your day by moving the body, getting the blood flow moving through the body and through to the brain. So from here, go ahead and just take those arms and you're just going to swing side to side. Allow the leg to just move with you, just warming up the waistline. We'll do 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Go ahead and roll those shoulders back and away. Feeling them lift to the ears, drop down into the back pockets. And everything that we do, just like in Pilates, we always want to keep that core strong, our base firm, ground into the earth, and then reverse those circles. We're going to go forward for 6, 5, and I'll just allow those shoulders to up and rotate in that shoulder girdle. 2 more. And 1. Taking the arms down, you're just going to go ahead, press the hips back, press the arms down to the side, and just squeeze to come back up. And again, you're just going to go down, maybe a little pulse down and a squeeze to come up. We'll do 4 more of those. And up. And here's 3. Squeeze to lift, and 2, and lift. 1 more time. Hold this one down here. Go ahead, press your left hand down. Your right arm's going to go up to the ceiling, finding a little spinal rotation. Drop that right hand down, open up to the left. Place that arm down. Let the body just sort of hang here. You can rock the head, yes, no. Soften the knees, roll the spine all the way up. Go ahead and pull your right knee into your chest. Give it a little hug. Never hands on the joint, always a little below. And then go ahead and switch to the other side. Now, unfortunately, my phone has to be vertical because when I do it horizontal, so hopefully you couldn't see me well enough. So I have my iPad charging, but I wanted to get this workout in so that you guys have something to utilize. So, all right, we are going to start with, every move is going to have 2 moves. One will combine sort of a lower body and then one an upper body within that same move, sorry. So higher reps means lower weight. We're going to start with 15 reps with an RDL to a bicep curl. So you're going to grab your weights. You can start with 5 pounds, 8 pounds, whatever you choose. We're going to take the arms down right in front of our thighs, a soft bend, abs are strong. You're going to shoot the hips back. You're going to go down. You're going to squeeze, come up. You're going to bicep curl and release slow and controlled. And again, down and lift, squeeze. bicep curl and down. Good, here's 3. Utilizing that breath, strong core so that you can keep your abdominals engaged throughout that movement. Now, I'm counting, but sometimes, I'm a Pilates instructor. Our counts aren't always perfect, so bear with me if I go 1 below or 1 over. The goal here really is to have higher reps with a lower weight. So I believe that was 7. We're going to 8. It's always a little bit harder to talk and work out at the same time, especially when I don't have a mic. Good, squeeze the bottom. It's funny because I never feel these on the day of, it's always the day after. Good, we got about 5 more right here. We're gonna go down. You're gonna squeeze lift. We're gonna come up and down. Good. 3 more. Good, last one. Good, and release. Put the weights down, walk it out just for a second. We're gonna use those same weights. If not, again, it's just a lighter weight because we are on the higher rep series. We are gonna do a box squat. We're gonna hinge forward. We're gonna tricep kick back and then stand all the way up for the next one. Are you ready? Here we go. Not a whole lot of break in between, okay? So you want about a fist distance, maybe a little wider, maybe hip distance apart. Weights are down by your side. You're gonna squeeze the bottom, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna come back up, you're gonna hinge as your elbows press back, you're gonna extend and bend and step up. Good. Down, squeeze. It's a slight hinge and reach. Good. Here we go. Here's 3. 4. Stay with me. Try not to rush through it. 5. We have 10 more to go. 10. Good. Here we go. Firmly press through those feet. Putting the weight into the heels as you stack up. Open chest as you press those arms back. We got 7 more. Make sure you're breathing. When we use large muscle, we are working into that cardio as well. So you don't always have to be doing what you think is cardio to get that heart rate up. Good. I believe we have 4 more. I could be wrong. I probably need a counter here. Good. If you feel at the end you need to do 1 more or 1 less, please do so. We got 2 more. One more time. Good. Put those weights down, grab some water if needed. Always stay hydrated. Last exercise of this series is going to be a sumo squat to a high row. All right, feet are turned out nice and wide. Arms are going to be in front again. We're going to sink it down, knees pry wide. As we come up, we row up. Here's 2. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You have 5 more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Gently put those weights down. Walk it out. You got about a minute here. I'll be guesstimating a minute since I don't have a clock. Breathe. So it's those same 3 exercises. This time we're going to do 12 reps with a medium heavy weight. Okay, so we're going up in weight. So I'm going to use 12s. I will say when we get to biceps, 15s can get a little bit hard. So I might play with the weight a little bit in the next round. And I believe I did say 5 circuits, but it is 4. Almost messed that one up. My 5 circuit is more of a Pilates to strength, more Pilates and less strength, but that's also a Pilates and power workout. So that will be next. But all right, let's go ahead and grab those weights for our RDL into our bicep curl. Squeezing the bottom. Go ahead, hinge forward, soft bend in the knees. You're gonna pull it up, you're gonna flip bicep curl and release. Here's 2. Up. 3. Squeeze. 4. 5. You might get a visit of my dog from my dog. Good. Keep working through it. We have 4 more. Remember that when we pull up, you're squeezing your glutes and you're pushing your hips forward. Woo, my arms are getting tired. 2 more. Last one. Yeah. And bring it in. Nice job. We got about 20 seconds before our next one. All right. I think we can get going, right? There we go. Okay. Box squat to tricep kickback. Here we go. Down, squeeze, bend and hinge, press back. That's 1. Coming up. 2. 3. Neck long. I just caught myself crunching here. So it's a slight looking down. 6. We have 6 more. 4 more. Make sure you're breathing. 1 more. And all the way up. Drop those weights for about 20 seconds. Walk it out, get water if you need it. We have 12 sumo to high row. Take your breath and feel it up. Let's do it. Okay, toes wide, palms facing your thighs. Make sure your knees track over that second, third toe. Take it down. 1. So a little bit faster pace. Keep your chest lifted. Squeeze at the top. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Oh, good job. We have 1 more round of those, you guys. 1 more round, and then we're gonna do a little Pilates series. We do the typical ab series. That'll be nice, 10 reps of each of those. So for this last round, you're gonna grab your heaviest weight. It is only 8 reps. Now, if you feel your weight is a little bit lighter and You want to add a couple more reps, you can go up to 10, but you want a weight that feels heavy at 8. So we'll start with that. Okay, catch my breath. Here we go. All right. So deadlift to bicep curl. Here we go. Ooh, these 15s are gonna be good. Here we go. Down, squeeze lift, bicep curl, that's one. Make sure, if that weight is heavy, you are not arching your back to do the work, okay? Drop that weight if you need to. Strong abs are what's gonna help control the movement, okay? So you're not thrusting. 3 more. Barely gonna get there, I can tell. Here's 2. And down, last one. Yikes. That's how you should feel. It should feel tired on that last one. You should feel fatigued. Okay, taking a break. Triceps are a little bit weaker for me, so I'm gonna do the best I can here, as you are gonna do. Okay, so we have our box squat to that tricep kickback. Here we go. Grab those heavy weights, we only have 8 of them. Chest lifted, abs strong, weight into the heels, even across the toe pads still, but more weight in the heels. Sink it down, down, up, hinge, bend, press back, and up. Good. 2. Make sure you're not using a weight that's going to compromise the quality of work. Okay, I can tell my range of motion is a little bit smaller, but I'm not shrugging my shoulders up or anything. Good, here's 2 more. One more time. That's it. Good. One more exercise for this series. We got this. We got this. All right. 10 seconds. Walk it out, breathe it out, shake it out. Here we go. All right, nice. Wide stance, sumo squat to high row. Here we go. Down, 1. Six, 2 more. 7, make it count. And 8. Nice job. Shake those arms out. You have 1 full minute here. Okay? The one thing is, when we start something new, we have accountability. It really holds us to our goals. And it's not the goal that we're actually, yeah, the goal is there, but it's the journey that we're on is what counts. So taking baby steps every single day to be the best that you can be. One quote that I learned from probably one of the speakers that I've gone to in the past is, how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you come in and you do this workout and it feels like you have no motivation and you just don't grind through it and you just sort of do the minimum, that's sort of what everything else will look like for that day. You're just gonna sort of grind at the minimum. So give it your all. Know that when you are done, this is only like 30 to 40 minutes, that you gave it your all, and go on with the day with the same mentality. All right, you can grab light weights if you like. I'm gonna turn the camera down a little bit. We're gonna go into the ab series. I'm gonna use 2 pounds. Okay, I'm gonna get to a place where you can see me. My arms are gonna come out in front. Taking an inhale, exhale, roll down to the base of your shoulder blades, taking your legs into that tabletop. If you've taken Pilates with me, this is completely normal to do in every class. You're gonna extend that left leg out, and we're gonna switch for 10. 1, 2, 3. Keep that chest lifted, abs draw in. You wanna really feel the one leg pressing out as the opposite leg pulls in. Keep curling your chest to it. Now again, I'm not a good counter when I'm doing it. We got 2 more maybe. That's okay if we're not. 1 more, pull both knees in. Extend both legs out, shoot the arms straight up, keep the chest lifted. Exhale, press them down, pull it in. Inhale, arms, legs, lengthen. Exhale, in. Here's 3. Here's 4. Make sure you're breathing. Keep your belly pulled in as your legs go out. So only extend the legs as low as you keep your back on the mat. I believe 3 more, I might be giving you a bonus one. 2 more, we're gonna give you a neck break after this. Last one, bring it in, lay the head down, look right, look left. Curl back up, extend the legs up, lower that left leg, and switch for 10, 10, 9, 9, 8. Breathe. Here's 4, here's 3, and 2, and 1. Back up, lower those legs down. Exhale up. 2. Adjust your body as needed. If you need to drop your weights and put your hands under your tailbone, you can do that, or hands behind your head if your neck is getting tired. We have 4 more. Use that breath. Inhale down, scoop that belly, exhale up. Last 2. You're gonna get 1 more break after this one. Up and bend and relax. Okay? Drop your weights, hands go behind your head, curl up, extend the left leg out, twist that right knee, and switch. Good, you're rolling across the shoulder blades. We're going for 10, halfway there, make sure you're breathing. I am moving a little bit quicker, but I am doing an inhale, switch, inhale, exhale, exhale. 1 more full breath, in, and exhale, and rest. Good, abs should feel that. Rock yourself up. All right, I'm gonna be grabbing a little bit lighter weight for this next round. A shoulder raise is gonna be involved in here. So make sure that you have a weight that you can do that. But the first one is going to be 15 reps of a bridge with a chest press, okay? So we'll start on our backs. Grab that lighter weight that you can do for 15. Now, that lighter weight still means that it should be hard at the end, okay? We're gonna start with our arms up. You're gonna lift the hips, squeeze at the top. We're gonna bend, extend, drop the hips, lift the hips, okay? So we'll start there. So everybody go ahead, arms are up, bottom down, feet are about hip width apart, squeeze the bottom, you're gonna inhale, lift, bend, straighten, that's 1, drop it down, here's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, squeezing evenly. Elbows come out wide just below the shoulders. 5 more. I don't want anyone to come back at me and tell me I don't know how to count. When I'm doing the workout and talking, it's a lot harder. Last one, and bring it all the way down. Good, you can keep that weight if you'd like. I'm gonna keep it, we're gonna go into a shoulder press, a full abdominal lift with a shoulder press. Sorry, so your legs are gonna come out in front of you. Okay, coming back. We're gonna start here. You're gonna keep the weight as close to your chest as you can. We're gonna roll back. You're gonna roll up and then you're just gonna press the arms straight up. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. Should start to feel heavy. Let's breathe through it. Squeeze those inner thighs. It's gonna help, I promise. 6 more. I lied, 7 more, now 6. Good, here's 5 more. Breathe through it. Squeeze at the top. 3 more. You got this. You can do it. I said 3 more. Was that on 3? I think that's the last one. I don't know. Killer. Killer. All right, coming onto our knees. Now, if you can't do this on your knees, you can always stand up and just do sort of like a hinge back press. This is gonna be like a cling. So you're starting here. You're gonna tuck the toes under. You do a little squeeze back and you just come to a cling. Okay? I don't wanna see any arching. It's a pull, push your hips forward. All right, here we go. Hinge back, 1, squeeze. 2, 3, squeeze the butt. 4, 5. So it's almost like the pressing of the hips forward are what bring the weights up. Something's funny in my right knee for some odd reason. So I might change it on the next one just to protect my knees, and I completely lost count. But I would love you to take inventory of your body right now, how it feels. Give me 3 more. Completely lost count, guys. Here's 2. And 1. Good. I don't know if I need a pillow under my knee or what, but all right, here we go. Back to the top with heavy weights. This one is 10 to 12 reps. This one you do aim for 12. Your heavier one, but you want to try to get 10. Your heavier one, you want to aim for 8, and if you have more in you because you don't have enough weight, you could do 2 more. Okay, here we go. Start with the weights at the top. Squeeze the bottom, go ahead and lift up. Down, up, press, lower lift. Here's 2. Good. Now remember, when you lift those hips, you want a slight tug of your pelvis, right? So that you're not dumping into that low back. You want your ribs to be soft, so your ribs should not be higher than your hip bones. You shouldn't be in an overextended arch. 4 more. Squeeze at the top. Here's 3. Here's 2. I'm getting a little shaky. And 1. That's how I know the weights are good. I probably might be able to go up a little bit heavier, but with the 3 rounds, it's debatable. All right, a little bit here. We got the abs sit up with the shoulder press. I'll give you about 10 seconds. And here we go. We're gonna roll it back and up and press. 3. It's funny because it's not my abs that get really tired on this one, it's my shoulders. We all have our weak parts of our body, right? I believe we have 6 more. Breathe through it. Inhale, exhale, and lift. If I ever cheat you guys with a rep, please do it. Last one, right here. Here we go, down, up, shoulder press, lift, lower. Ooh, I am not looking forward to the heavier weight. All right, here we go. Grab those lighter weights. I'm gonna do this one standing, so if your knees bothered you on that last one, you can join me here. So standing up, I feel like is a little bit more cardio. It is a soft bend you do. It's like a little swing, but you have to control it, okay? All right, here we go, 12. Sit your butt down, the arms come slightly back. Squeeze 1, and 2, and 3. So you're not just letting the weights drop, you're controlling them down. Remember, it's the hip thrust that brings those weights up. Done. 20 seconds, here we go. Grab your biggest weight. Bridge to chest press. Gonna keep it moving. Keep this class going. All right. Lay it down. I'll get in a place where you can see me. Arms are up. We just got 8 reps. Lift the hips, squeeze. Bend, straighten. Down, up. 2. Down, up. 3. 4. 5. 6. 2 more. 7. One more time. Make it count. Good. And bring it down. Drop your weights to the side. Sit yourself up. Put one weight away. Now I'm going to see how many I can do with this weight. And if anytime I have my 12-pounder right next to me, I think it's going to be more of the ab work here. Who knows? All right. Breathe through it. Here we go. Roll it down. Come back up. Nope, not so bad. 1. Actually, I think it helps. 2. It lets me bend. Here's 3. The shoulder press is tough. Breathe through it. Here we go. Here's 4. Squeeze those inner thighs. That connects into the pelvic floor, low abs. So it's going to help. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And done. Good. All right. Last one. Swinging. We're gonna do that hinge. Can't even talk. Okay, let's get her done. You guys ready? Can add a little stretch into our next Pilates series. All right, here we go. Just for 8. Sit it back. Squeeze. 1. Control it with that heavy weight. You're gonna squeeze your butt. Pull up through your quads. 4 more. 3. Abs gotta be strong here. You can really get in your back. Last one. Ooh, my knees caved in. That means I'm tired. Nice job, ladies. All right. Last set here is going to be our Pilates series. So it's just 10 reps of everything. Just go with the flow with me. You can use a lighter weight if you'd like. You got about a minute here, so take your breathers, get your weights out of the way, and keep whatever weight you want. But I would say lighter weight. Just a lighter weight. And what I mean by light, I know everybody's light is different. I'm gonna probably keep my 2s and 3s available. Might have a 5 there, just in case. All right, here we go. Let's do it. For the first one, I want you to go ahead on your forearm, okay? The weight is gonna start, out in front of you. I'm gonna start with my lighter weight for shoulder. You're gonna come up, waist is lifted. You can always bring it here for a modification. The first 10, we're going forward and back, that's it, okay? If you wanna challenge it, you're gonna come up. Here we go. 1, 2, control, keep that leg hip height. 3, 4, 5, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Drop it down. The arm is gonna go up, the top leg goes out. You can keep your bottom hip down for this series. We're gonna crunch 1, extend, 2, 3. You should feel this in your arm too if you have a weight. 5, really feel that contraction, rib to hip. 8, 9, and 10. Oh, the beautiful thing is you're gonna sit yourself up into this little mermaid. Go ahead and take that hand, stretch it over. We'll get to the other side in a moment. Unwind, here we go. We'll do that 3 times. Press, reach. One more time. Up and over. And then just rotate, give it a little pull. Relax your right shoulder or left, whatever one you're looking towards. Take that hand back, you're gonna push the hips forward, and you're just gonna get a stretch through that hip. Now I might be saying right, this is my right hand. You might be doing your left because you're copying me, and that's totally fine. Bring it down, grab your weight, we're gonna switch to the other side. We are almost done. Here we go. Okay, leg is up, arm out, hip up. Here we go. Here's 1, control, and 2, 3, 4. I'm really contracting my abs to bring the leg forward. I'm not swinging it, and I'm squeezing my butt to bring it back. 3 more. 2, and 1. Bring it back, sit it down, extend that leg out. Arm comes up. You can keep the hip down on this one. Just be very intentional on the crunch and reach. Really stretch out, like lengthen, crunch, lengthen. 4 more. I'm giving you a bonus, I think. 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen out. Drop that weight, sit it up. Take it, arm goes up, and stretch. Oops, other way. Felt that was different. And come up, and again, up and over. So again, whatever arm is going up towards the ear, try to frame the bicep to the ear. Rotate towards that back heel. Relax the shoulders and just breathe into a twist. That arm that was moving is going to come back. Opposite arm presses up. Push that hip forward. You should feel quad stretch, maybe up into that hip. Down, let's do that again. Press, reach. And down. Come on to all fours. Go ahead, cat, cow. So round up. Flat back, look up. And again, round up. Flat back, look up. 1 more. Round up, this time lift the knees up, push the hips back. Walk your hands back. Soften those knees, roll your spine all the way up. Relax those shoulders. You guys did it. You did amazing. Remember the one phrase, you don't have to work out, you get to work out. And this was a proof that you got to do this for you. Always prioritize you, ladies. Have a great day.